Good Wednesday morning. We're taking a look at the tropics to start this forecast once again because we have not one but two hurricanes to talk about. Humberto and now Imelda. This time yesterday, Imelda was a tropical storm. Now it's strengthened to become a hurricane. And here's the thing. Neither of these storms is coming anywhere close to southern New England. Let me make that perfectly clear. However, they're two big storms. They're hurricanes, right? So they're churning up the waters, and we are seeing some of the results back here at home. Satellite and radar very clear, but it's as we get down toward the water that things get a little, let's just call it iffy. We do have a number of watches, warnings, and advisories today. Gale warnings, small craft advisories, as you can see, as we get out toward areas like Buzzards Bay, the Narragansett Bay as well. We also have high surf advisories all along the New England coastline, considering these storms are churning up the waves. So just be careful today. If you have any plans to be by the water, really use common sense and caution, as the waves could get really rough and make things a little more than uncomfortable. Current winds coming from the north. This is going to be another big factor today. The speed's largely getting into the teens, but we will have gusts into the 20s in the afternoon. We're even seeing some gusts right now for the Cape and Block Island in the 20s and 30s. Now that, however, is not necessarily from our tropical systems. Now, the fact that there's low pressure to the south does come into play, but it's also high pressure up in Canada that's starting to settle in. That big change in air is bringing in all this wind as things change over. We get gusts again up into the 20s this afternoon, and a much different feel than where we've been the last couple of days. Now, it's also going to keep us nice and dry and sunny, as you can see here on the Providence Skycam. Can't help but smile. Just a beautiful start to the day. Temperatures right now in the 40s and 50s, depending on where you live. Smithfield, you are the lone number in the 40s on the board right now. 49 degrees, 53 in Providence and in Newport, 52 in Westerly, and 55 in New Bedford. Later today, though, we don't warm up all that much. Cool, dry, sunny. It's going to feel like a crisp fall day. Temperatures in the mid 60s for Providence and Westerly at 64 for both cities, 62 in Newport, and 63 in New Bedford. As we move into tonight, woo, the 60s will feel toasty, considering we go down to the 40s, which for this time of year is actually below average by quite a few degrees. We should be around 50, 51 or so. Clearly, we're nowhere close. So grab a little extra something to wear as you head out the door tomorrow morning. Even tomorrow afternoon, maybe a day for a sweatshirt, considering high temperatures only in the low 60s. The sun continues. The wind not so much. Finally dies down as we head into tomorrow. Friday looks great, a little bit warmer. There's something for everybody in this forecast. We end up in the upper 60s, right where we should be this time of year. Plenty of sunshine, and then as the sun sets, coming on 7 o'clock, we start with kickoff at Centerville Bank Stadium for the Governor's Cup. Really exciting game, and the weather could not be nicer. Mostly clear. Temperature at kickoff, I'm expecting about 60 degrees. Bring a jacket if you're going, considering we cool down from there, and we'll be in the 50s at the very least by the start of the second half, if not beforehand. Now, otherwise, we have beautiful sunshine going through the weekend. Nowhere in sight the 50s, at least for your high temperatures anyways, as we get to the weekend. Temperatures into the mid and upper 70s.